Hawks owner Bruce Levenson announced today that he's stepping down and selling the team in what appears to be a preemptive move ahead of the NBA's investigation of that explosive email, which was kept under wraps for 2 years.
Keith, Levenson reported the email to the NBA in July, almost 2 years after it was sent. But while the league was deep in litigation over the now completed sale of the Clippers, the investigation was ongoing when Levenson decided to leave the team. The email sent to Hawks president Danny Ferry has Levenson stating he believes the fans in Atlanta attending games was too majority African American. Here is a portion of the email with my narration.
I start looking around our arena during games and notice the following. It's 70% black. The cheerleaders are black. The music is hip-hop. At the bars, it's 90% black. There are a few fathers and sons at the games. We are doing after-game concerts to attract more fans, and the concerts are either hip-hop or gospel. Then I start looking around at other arenas. It's completely different. Even D.C., with its affluent black community, never has more than 15% black audience. My theory is that the black crowd scared away the whites, and there are simply not enough affluent black fans to build a significant season ticket base. But I think Southern whites simply were not comfortable being in an arena or at a bar where they were in the minority. On fan sites, I would read comments about how dangerous it is around Phillips. Yet, in our 9 years, I don't know of a mugging or even a pickpocket incident. This was just racist garbage. I want the music to be familiar to a 40-year-old white guy if that's our season ticket demo. I have also balked when every fan picked out of crowd to shoot shots in some timeout contest is black. I have even complained that the kiss cam is too black.
Today, in a statement released by the NBA, Levenson wrote, "This is in response to his email from 2012. And he says, I wrote an email 2 years ago that was inappropriate and offensive. I trivialized our fans by making cliched assumptions about their interests. That was sent in an unintentional and hurtful message that our white fans are more valuable than our black fans."
It's all very disturbing, Jeff. Now, the Hawks also released a statement today as well, correct?
Yeah, they did. Steve Koonin, Hawks CEO, released this statement from controlling owner Bruce Levenson is extremely disappointing, and the email that he sent over 2 years ago was alarming, offensive, and most of all, completely unacceptable and does not reflect the principles and the values of the Hawks organization.
Yo, what up, niggas? It's your boy Philko here, yo buddy. And just in case you want to read the full or hear the full so-called racist email, I have another video and I'll leave the link here so you guys can go listen to it whenever you want. So I'm about to get into this real quick. Now, I already gave my opinion on whether I feel it was racist or not and all that stuff. I already gave my opinion on that. But for this one, I want to do something completely different. And by the way, the news clip was pretty good. It basically gave the most important parts of the email. So long story short, he's having a business conversation with someone, talking about how they need to go for a more white demographic because they're not making enough money, which is anyone who's a businessman would understand that instantly. You know, race in business means a lot, income means a lot. He wants to sell the more expensive seats. He wants a crowd that's a little more excited and loud and all this stuff. That's what he wants. And he's basically trying to make money. At the same time, he's not trying to stop black people from coming. He's trying to get more white people to come, more specifically males aged 30 to 45. That's the demographic that brings in the most money, and that's what he's looking for. Now, of course, anyone can say something like, oh my God, what, you don't think Jay-Z and all these rappers? Yeah, dude, you're naming a few people, but there's way more rich white people in this country than there are rich black people. If you don't know that, you're crazy. So he's trying to get money. He's not trying to stop black people from coming. He's trying to get more white people with money to come. And he said there's simply not enough affluent blacks. It's not his fault. There's not enough affluent blacks coming to his game. If there were a lot of affluent blacks coming to his games, he wouldn't care because he'd be making money. This is all about money. He's not trying to be mean to black people. He's trying to get that money as anybody would in business. But what I'm trying to say is, for one, he brought this email out himself. You understand? He told people about it himself. He didn't wait for people to find it. He told them himself. You know, he released it to the NBA. Now he has to sell the team. To me, it's unbelievable he has to sell the team. You know what I honestly believe should happen? Listen, black people, for once, let's be the people who are caring. Let's be the people who are a little open-minded. Let's be the people who can impress the world, or at least the country, because I don't think the world is really going to care about this story. At least I don't think. Let's be the people who can impress the country by making people say, wow, they're so nice, or wow, they're so caring. How about you guys do this? All you Atlanta Hawk fans, here's my suggestion. Next time you go to the game, get a t-shirt made, right? Get one of your white friends, especially if your white friend has good money. Go to the game with your white friend, wear a t-shirt that like points to him. It says something like, my 38-year-old white friend with money. Something like that. Just to show that you're not mad at Bruce Levenson. You know, you can even wear Bruce Levenson is the man on the back. You know, you could just have a t-shirt that says, this is my affluent white friend. Just to show your support, to show it's in good sport, because you understand it was just business talk. He said nothing negative about blacks that can't be shown through statistics or through video. He said the black fans aren't as crazy as white fans. We all know that. We all know that. White boys go crazy at those fucking games. They go crazy. They fucking lose it. You know what I mean? They paint their bodies, paint their faces, do all this crazy shit. We know this. On average, we know this. And for you stupid motherfuckers who don't understand shit about business, who've never had a business, you only got a 9 to 5, which is okay, but don't try to talk business if you don't understand it. Because when you're the type of person to say, oh, you can't say that, my black friend paints his face, blah, blah, blah. Your black friend is barely not, your black friend isn't even 1% of the statistics. What matters to a business person isn't your fucking friend. Or my family's different. Fuck your family, doesn't matter. We're speaking about statistics. That's what matters to business people, statistics. Because I'm tired of saying shit and people say, oh, that's not you, my friend. Who gives a fuck? It's statistics. And if you don't have it, shut the fuck up. Because you don't understand shit. You're simple-minded. And people who are simple-minded are never really going to make any good money. The odds of that happening are less than 0.001%. You're simple-minded. This is probably why you're going to stay in the same area. You're never going to evolve. You're never going to do anything different. You're never going to become a new, better person or live somewhere else. You're always going to be the same in the same situation. Because you're simple-minded. This man is not. He understands how the world works. He's not trying to spell out. He even dispelled racist garbage. He was talking about people were giving racist garbage. He said that blacks were not committing crime. He basically said he didn't realize any crimes being committed by the blacks. People were just scared because they weren't the majority. And I understand that. We all can understand that. What's so racist and hateful about that? This is not a hateful man. Call him racist if you want because he's speaking so much about race, which is stupid. But this is not a hateful man. And I think we all should support him. And what I think he needs to realize is that if he really wants to make money, he has a black audience, sell sneakers in your fucking arena. If he started selling Jordans in there, I don't know if, no, he's Atlanta Hawks, I don't know if he want to sell Jordans. But if he started selling sneakers in there, he'll make a lot of money. There'll be people sleeping outside his arena to buy sneakers. That's what he should do. He should sell sneakers in his arena. He'd make a lot of fucking money. Black people, on average, we love sneakers. I don't love sneakers. But the statistics still show that young blacks love buying fucking sneakers. Even the poor ones buy expensive sneakers. So just because I don't like wearing expensive sneakers doesn't mean that changes the statistics. I'm a part of those statistics, okay? I'm on the other side of it. I'm still a part of it. I don't change it, okay? So you guys just need to understand statistics. That's all this man was speaking about in this business email. He should have never had to release it because this shit is not racist. It's not racist at all. You know, it's only racist to oversensitive people, especially someone who doesn't have a business. You know, there's a big difference between people who, how do I put it, who when it's tax season have to pay money or when it's tax season get money. The people who pay money understand this. I pay money. A lot of people out there with their own businesses pay money, especially when they work around the world. You pay money. Because even when I'm working in Russia or I'm working in Poland, wherever I am, I gotta pay taxes on that motherfucker in America. Ain't that some bullshit? But that's how it is. And when you're a businessman, you don't have someone to just say, okay, You don't have a promise. Tomorrow's not a promise. You got to hustle. So statistics mean a lot to you in your mind because you have to know who's watching your stuff, who's buying your products, who's not buying your products, what race, what age demographic. All of that is important. So you're always going to be talking to your business partners and your associates about race, age, class. All those things is normal to speak about. It's absolutely normal. But to someone who doesn't have a business mind, just speaking about race like this is, how can he do that? You simple fuck. He has a business, dick. And I'm just being real as hell right now. I'm being, because just we're always looked at as a race, because we didn't really react to this story yet. It's still new. We're always looked at as the race that responds to things with anger, like kind of an animalistic behavior. I would just love it if this one time we could come out and support this man, Bruce Levenson. We'd come out, support him, be like, we understand, Bruce, you're the man. Just something like that. Here's my affluent white friend. You know, go to Atlanta Hawks game, paint your face, be more excited. Just something, show you support this guy. Bring back Bruce Levenson something. Wear a Bruce Levenson jersey. Just something to show your support for this man, because I feel he deserves it. He wasn't trying to speak out against blacks at all, and he put this out there himself. So you know what? I support him. I think every black person should support him and show that we're not always just angry, animalistic people. I definitely think they should bring him back. I hope they do. I hope he decides to stay, but he cannot do it without our support. He deserves our support, seriously. Hashtag Bruce Levenson, support him. Now I'm out. Later. Or hashtag support Bruce Levenson. Later. Nyakos.